What's up? This is Alex Chu coming at you with another episode. In this episode, I want to talk about recent improvement on my Cell Realignment machine, okay? How I made the healing a lot stronger. It's a very simple technique. But before I talk about that, I want to tell you my name is Alex Chu. I'm the guy who invented the physical immortality rings. These are magnets being covered by plastic, okay? If you wear them during sleep, you don't age anymore. You become physically immortal. For example, I'm already 48, right? I still look pretty good. You know, my voice never changed. I sounded like this ever since I was 19. I have lots of Amazon customer reviews. Most of them give me 4 stars or 5 stars. So if you are interested in staying physically young forever, you go to livemuchlonger.com. Livemuchlonger.com. Link is at the bottom of this video, okay? Today I want to tell you about my recent improvement on my Cell Realignment machine. This is the Cell Realignment machine that I'm talking about, okay? You basically put this machine 40 inches away from you when you lie down, when you go to sleep. You know, you lie down on your bed for healing. And I'm sorry, it's supposed to be like this. And then the electron belt that shoots out of the machine will travel into the body and realign. It basically realign all your damaged cells. For example, if you have some kind of scar in your body, right? The machine will send out like electron belt to basically realign the cells, you know, and repair the cell damage. You know, it could be scar, it could be some kind of tear in your skin. For example, like if you have like damage in your cornea or in your retina, it's like a tear, right? Basically, this machine can basically like patch up the tear. Or you have like asthma, that's a tear. That's like a wound. You know, there's some kind of wound in your throat that basically opens up all the time. It's sort of like an acne scar. It just keeps opening up. And the machine can help asthma patients, you know, basically patch up the wound so the wound does not open up that easily. You know, see, there's some people's asthma is very mild, you know. Some people's asthma is very severe. If you have very severe asthma, your wound is huge. You know, you have this huge sore in your throat. With the machine, you can sort of like patch it up. You know. But I discovered that there's another technique that you can increase the power of the machine. Okay. This is the jalapeno pepper that I was talking about. Make it brighter. See, this is the jalapeno pepper. This is like, you know, thicker than your thumb, right? So you can cut, you cut open and the slices are like that, you know. And this you could buy in a supermarket for like what, $1.99. This is actually very cheap. This is cheaper than the serrano pepper. I tried all sorts of pepper. Okay, I tried jalapeno pepper. I tried serrano pepper. Serrano pepper are smaller. It's smaller than this jalapeno pepper, and it's more expensive, and it's spicier. At first, I thought the spicier the pepper, the better. I was wrong. This is so much better. This is, you cut one slice of this, and then you tape that slice of pepper to your injury, and I experienced so much healing, you know. At first I thought, oh, the spicier the pepper, the better. And I take like serrano pepper, you know, which is smaller than this and more expensive, but spicier, tape it to my injury. No, I don't feel anything. I don't feel a goddamn thing. I only feel boost of healing when I use jalapeno pepper, okay? 1 pound, you get a whole bunch, you know? And what you do is you slice it into... You cut a few slices, right? And then you tape it up. See, this is just napkin. This is just regular napkin. And this is a masking tape. You tape it up. And then you tape it to your body part. For example, I want to heal asthma. I want to heal my throat. I just tape it to my throat like that, you know? At night. During sleep, I just tape it. Can you see? Can you see? I taped it to my throat, right? Or if I want to heal my nose or something, you know, my nose is sort of crooked. I have my ligament in the nose is sort of crooked, you know. So you tape it to your nose during sleep at night, okay? And then you can feel the healing increase, you know? I think the reason is because this phenomenon, let me tell you how I discovered this, okay? What happened is, about 2 months ago or something, I was watching some video, and they're talking about breast implants, you know, like lots of women are getting sick from their breast implants, you know, so they take it out, you know, they have a surgery to basically take out the implant. And what they discover is that, you know how a breast implant is like a ball, right? There's like a 1 centimeter thick rubber wall or silicone wall. And inside is just liquid. Inside is, I don't know, some kind of chemical, some kind of liquid, you know? And what they discover is that the liquid, when they put it inside your breast, the liquid inside is clear, you know? But then, a few years later, after they took it out, they discovered that the liquid is contaminated. The liquid is like yellow, or sometimes brown. It means that the human flesh, okay, the liquid from the human flesh actually seep inside the pouch. And doctors and scientists are baffled because, I mean, that pouch has a half-inch thick wall, you understand? Half-inch thick silicone wall. So they are just baffled. How can the human flesh, how can the liquid in the human flesh, you know, penetrate the wall? And then they don't find any sign of damage on the wall, you understand? The wall is like, it's like the silicone breast, they can't find any damage at all. But then, clearly, I mean, this liquid has been contaminated by the human flesh, you know? And vice versa. And then the liquid has also already leaked out into the human body. That's the reason why those women are getting sick. And I saw this phenomena, and I'm thinking, maybe the chemical inside the liquid, okay, can teleport into the human body, you know? It could teleport and basically, I don't know, teleport out of this wall and enter the human body. And also the human flesh can teleport into the center of the pouch. You know? I do believe that small objects, okay, because they have successfully teleported a photon, okay, from Earth into a space station. China they made an experiment. They have successfully teleported a photon from Earth into their space station. So I believe small objects like atoms, okay, or small chemicals, they have the ability to teleport. And I'm thinking, yeah, this might be perfect for the machine, because what happened is, until now, you know, the machine, the electron belt of the machine, you know, I basically adjusted the machine's capacitor and the resistor to a certain degree so that the frequency of the electron belt can resonate with the human flesh, so it could penetrate the human flesh and alter the cell alignment, you know, the alignment of your cells, you understand? But then, doesn't matter how much I alter the capacitor and the resistor, it's not 100% close. It's not 100%. What I'm saying is, it cannot resonate 100% with your flesh, you know? What I discovered is this, man. If I tape it to my throat, okay, I feel injury, I feel healing basically at the throat area, or at my nose, or anywhere around here. I feel the healing right here. If I tape it to the eye, I only feel healing in my eye. You know, I felt tingling effect, and also I also jerk. You know, sometimes when cells they realign, when they suddenly realign, there's going to be like, I don't know. There's going to be like what do you call it? It's like jolts. Yeah, small electric jolts. So you would suddenly like jerk. You had a seizure or something. You would jerk. You know, and I could feel the healing and the jerk near my eye. Or if I tape it to my eye, okay, if I take this thing to my eye, I feel healing only at the eye. If I tape it to my throat, I feel healing only at the throat. So I think with this, you can heal almost anything, you know? You can heal. Again, I believe that a healing chemical is being teleported into the body. You understand? But you need this is sort of like, I don't know, this is sort of like the engine, okay? This is the engine, the healing engine, and this is the transmission. You know, without the transmission, I don't know, it just doesn't, you know, if without the transmission, you're not going to get the correct torque. You understand? Without the correct torque, it's difficult for you to drive the car, you know? And also, of course, I've been telling people it's better for users of the machine to buy one of these repeat cycle timers, okay? This is the Spartan series repeat cycle timer. You could buy this on eBay. You could buy this stuff for like, what, $28, you know? Yeah, I recommend people to buy this. And the reason is because if you set it to 2 minutes on, 2 minutes off, it shuts the machine on and off so that it gives the machine time to cool, you know? I mean, it gives your flesh time to cool because when you send electron belt into the body, you're creating lots of heat, you know? Heat causes resistance. So the cell structure could blow up when there's too much resistance, you know? And when you shut down the machine for like a few minutes, you give your cell a chance to cool down again so they can realign all by itself when the machine is shut down. Then 2 minutes later, you turn the machine back on with the timer, right? And then your cell would start to realign a little more all by with the help of the machine. I mean, this is like sort of like this is sort of like your, you know, the drill bits. This is like the thick, you know, the thick, big round drill bits, or like the very thin drill bit, you know? And this machine is powering the thin drill bit to drill through your injury, you know? Look, all I know is this is organic, and the machine is a machine, right? It's electric. This is organic. Organic always resonate better than the machine, you know? This resonates with the human flesh a lot better than any machine, you know? That's the reason why you turn on the machines to create power, to generate a power, right? But then it's better to apply some organic drill, organic frequency, you know, to further filter the power of the machine, you know? This is sort of like the filter of the power of the machine, to refine the frequency, the healing frequency, you know. It basically it could help you focus. It could help you focus at like to where you want to heal, you know. Because when you turn on the machine is trying to heal everywhere. The machine is trying to heal fucking everything, you know. And there's no way you can focus. There's no way you can focus on the injury that you want to heal, you know. But with this, you can focus it, you know. But no matter what you do, the healing will stop after an hour, you know, the most. You know, because every day you can only heal so much, you understand? You can't, you know, you cannot, like, expect to lie down on your bed and fucking heal, like, 5-6 hours non-stop. No, I've been inventing healing machines for such a long time. Healing chemicals or healing herbs, whatever. I know that healing, every day you get about like an hour, the most, an hour healing, you know? So, and then after that, your healing will stop. Then you will simply fall asleep. You know? It's like you only have that much hormone every day. It's sort of like a man having sex, right? When you ejaculate, I mean, your semen is only like what? 1 teaspoon, right? About one tablespoon full of semen, right? No more than that, you know. Nobody can ejaculate like what? Half a cup, you know, 1 cup of semen. That's not possible, right? Healing is the same thing. When you're healing the body can only heal so much, you know. But the trick is to refine the healing so that basically so that so that if you don't do this, right, you just use the machine and you don't use the repeat cycle timer, you just turn on the machine and it's going to take a long time to heal, or your injury can never heal up because, the machine is too generalized. It's trying to heal everything at the same time, It's trying to heal everything, all the body parts at the same time. And then your injury will never get healed. So now what you do is this. You use the repeat cycle timer to allow the machine to heat up and cool down, heat up and cool down. And then you use this to refine the frequency of the machine and then to tape it to a certain spot. So that the healing goes there. The healing goes just there. And then heal. That just heals, focus on that area and just heal on that area. And trust me, you're going to feel lots of healing after this, Then hopefully in the future this can heal all sorts of injuries. Doesn't matter if you're blind or if you're deaf or if you have like brain tumor. I don't know. Brain tumor, you cut a few slices, tape it to your skull or something, tape it to your scalp. It depends, But I think this will be in the future. Hopefully, everybody learn about this machine, and people use this technology to heal. I mean, this would save people so much money.